Alright, take two on this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to That Podcast here on YouTube. This is the newest issue of Phantom of the Movies Videoscope. It says winter 2022. Might be the only issue this year. Last issue I reviewed, I talked about how Joe Kane, the Phantom, had passed away. So that was the final issue. I got the notification, in the mail. I'm like, oh, man. And I said one more issue on my subscription. I'm like, okay, if I don't get it, it ain't that big a deal. I had subscribed for, I think, 2 years. And then news came out of Rifles and Continue magazine. So we got this. This is one of the few film genre mags left out there that I know of. One of the few I know of that not only is still out there, but actually gets decent distribution. Like I can go into a bookstore and shit like that, and boom, find a copy of this and Shock Cinema because Video Watchdog's on. I think pretty sure Facebook's on again. Let's check out what we got. 80 plus genre reviews, the ultimate genre guy. Winter Children. Grindhouse Streaming, Bravo Bava, Best of the Fright Film Fest, The Saga New York Ninja, Horrorama, and Madonna the Macabre, Elisa Zombie Brigade. Now, excuse me, only complaint about this mag is they put the actress on the front cover. Horror, sci-fi, action, Asian, cult, animation, indie, exploitation. We got a nice big ad for Vinegar Syndrome, Dead Heat, and don't give a shit. Warhol's Frankenstein, don't give a shit. Honestly, out of all the ones that get advertised here, there's not a one of these. I'm just like, ooh, I gotta see that. And explain. She comes in and explains. Yeah, it's right here. She's like, the Phantom dying. We get some reviews. Killer's Delight, which Vinegar Syndrome's put out. This is one. I've never heard of this movie. I found the Code Red released this on DVD at like a bodega around the corner from a friend of mine's apartment for cheap. Like a couple of years back, and then watch it. It's a fairly decent, late 70s, like kind of Ted Bundy inspired serial killer film with oh god, what is her name? Suzanne Sullivan. She played Kitty on Dharma and Grey. She's been in piles of other stuff. Decent little film. The Land. This is another Vinegar Syndrome release. This is the one that I know is the outing I have on a Shout Factory DVD. General Warriors, don't give a shit about it. New release shelf, Fat Man. I don't know. Forever Purge. I haven't seen it. The last Forever Purge one I saw was the one with Elizabeth Mitchell. Oh God, what is that one? That's like the third one, I think. I kind of felt a little bit. Let's see. The Madness is on me the old ways. Okay, a lot of this I've never even heard of. Dog Day Afternoon, great fucking film. Really well done. Al Pacino, Charles Dunning, Carol Kane, Chris Sarandon, Lance Hendrickson. I forgot he was in. Just a really good cast. Pacino's wants to rob a bank to pay for a section operation for his boyfriend Leon, played by Chris Sarandon. It's Al Pacino playing the lead. Really good film. Fantasia International Film Festival. I forgot this actually happened. 25th edition. Virtual event accessible to audiences across America. Across Canada. So. It's Film Detective. That's the other thing. Film Detective puts out great, good quality stuff. It's just nothing I'm really. This the other side of madness. I don't want to give you. Oh shit! Yeah, Grindhouse finally has something coming out. Death Game. Now, if you've ever seen Not by Eli Roth, if you listen to the commentary, he mentions this is the movie he kind of pretty much just remade. It's got Sandra Locke, Colleen Camp. Love the little cleaver. 4K restoration. Sounds really cool, but it's gonna be expensive as shit. It came from the basement. Let's see what we got here. We got, this is some more. It's MVD show. We got Jack Frost and Jack Frost 2, Brides of Satan. I want the Santo. VHS Massacre 2, Beware Clowns. Good interview with Star Woman Karen Allen. Which I always forget about Starman. To me, it's always, I think Karen Allen, the first thing pops in my head is Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark. Really cool. Fairly short, though. One pager here. February Rashawn about a movie she was in called Bandmaid by Roberta Finley that's like never come out. And so I'm like, ooh, I'd like to see this come out. Okay, here we go. What they're known for, their reviews. This is the Kino Lorber release. This is why we got this great Kolchak cover. Look at that cover, man. When I got this in, I posted a picture on my Facebook and my Twitter account. It was this and another magazine I got in. Another, you could call it a genre mag. It wasn't film genre, it's a sports genre mag. And I got more comments like, oh my God, Kolchak. For people, I'm like, oh, you know what Kolchak is? Yeah, it kind of surprised me. The TV show, I love the two made-for-TV movies. Enjoy the hell out of them. I did not see them until, 2005-ish, when I rented from Netflix the Flipthru disc and then went out and got myself a copy. But the TV show is one of those where I caught it off and on as a kid. Not original run, of course, because that aired in 74 and 75. I was around, but I was little. But sometime in the 80s, CBS started doing things. They didn't have, before they got Lemon, they didn't have anything after the news. News at 10. I grew up in the Central Time Zone. News was at 10 o'clock. They didn't have anything after the news, at 10:30. So they showed like old TV shows. I saw some there. Enjoyed the hell of it, but it's not as good as the movies. But, I mean, if you're a Kolchak fan, my father loves this show. When MeTV was rerunning recently, he watched it again and again. Curse of Werewolf, one of the few Hammer films I give a fuck about. I'm not a big Hammer horror fan. Their sci-fi stuff's okay. Their horror stuff, I'm not a big Gothic horror fan. This is a Gothic horror, but it's Oliver Reed. I love me some Oliver Reed. If you don't know who Oliver Reed is, just go look him up. Kiss of the Vampire. I think Cody's got these coming. And then we got stuff like, Deadly Friend, where if I found it for, $10, I would grab it because I don't own it on it. It's Wes Craven, Christy Swanson, Anne Ramsey. It's a film I remember enjoying, but I don't own it on anything. Screaming Pretty Peggy, never heard of it. Made for TV. Ew. Art House, Apocalypse 45 Clock now, we about 20. And I've had this in for about a week, and I'm slowly making my way through. Oh, this guy, I love Larry Hankins. The thing is, I recognize him from Palisade, but he always sticks out in my mind is the episode of My Name is Earl, where Earl and him form a band. He becomes their lead singer. Fish Taco. We got some more reviews. Horrorama, The Curse of Frankenstein. Yeah. Dr. X. Yeah. If you've noticed, my horror, I like the Universal horrors, and then after that, until 68 with Dawn of the Night of the Living Dead, a lot of that horror in that middle there, I don't really care for. I don't know. I'm a gore hound. Blade in the Dark, great film. Elisa Briganetti, Madonna of the Macabre. 1990 Bronx Warriors. Fulci Fades. Blue Underground, Zombie. Limited edition, $50 though. Man, it's 4K, but I don't know. House by the Cemetery, I wouldn't pay that much. And House by the Cemetery got a better rating than Zombie. Got 3.5, and then of course Cody LL's favorite here, Manhattan Baby. I know when she loves that movie. It got 3. New York Ninja. This is a film made by John Liu, a Taiwanese martial artist who broke into action films. He made the entire movie and never got put together. So is it Vinegar? Yeah, Vinegar Syndrome's released it, put it together. Sinister Cinema Drive-In Double Feature 171 Legend of Horror. And what's the other one? Oh, The Saga of Dracula. I've never heard of either one of these. I didn't know they were still putting. I didn't know Sinister Cinema was still putting out stuff. I guess they're DVD-Rs. I know they're VHS was one. The Beast and Magic Sword Nashi, one I need to see called Porn Amazing Mystery. Grindhouse streaming. This is what caught my eye here. I stream a lot of stuff. I'll admit, I end up my Blu-ray player in my bedroom, and hell, a Blu-ray player in my living room. Remember, the one in the living room is not usually plugged into the TV because we only have 2 HDMI ports, and one's for the satellite, and the other one's for the Roku. But in my bedroom, it's hooked up, but it only gets used on occasion. I end up streaming. It's just a lot easier for me to go, okay, boom, boom. Oh, wait, because I got a list of what I want to watch on every service, and I got a pile of service. What we got here? Queen Crab is on Full Moon. I might check out Brett Piper. Aquarium of the Dead on Hoopla Digital. I don't have Hoopla Digital. Boss Level. Oh, okay, I have seen this. This is on Hulu with Frank Grillo. This is Mel Gibson. It's really cool. This is listeners. Roy Pulver awakens every day to the sensation of having to escape a machete-wielding maniac trying to chop him into burrito stuff. Only face a coterie of killers bent on slaughtering him. Every day ends the same, with Roy being killed and waking up at the same precise moments on May 9th. Real cool. This one here, Gunshake Powder Milkshake. I have not watched. It's got Karen Gillan and Carla Gugino and Michelle Yao and Paul Giamatti and Angela Bassett. But it's on Netflix, and it's one of the ones I love this about Netflix. If you have like the Netflix app on your phone, or I guess on your computer too, I got it on my tablet. There's some stuff on there you can download directly to the tablet or your phone or whatever, where if you don't have internet wherever you're at, you can still watch the stuff. And I've gotten the habit, like if I go out to eat, a lot of times I go in town when I go grocery shopping. I go eat before I grocery shop because you don't want to grocery shop on, when you're hungry. Well, I'm by myself, so I got earbuds in. I'll set my tablet on the counter, wherever I'm eating at on the table or counter next to me and put a movie on, sit there and watch a movie while I'm eating. I'll do it while I'm getting groceries, and that's one I got on. Music Park, this on Shudder. I have seen this. I agree with the two. The two, I think 4 or 5 is the best. It's interesting. It's the final Romero film. There's something else that we don't know about. You remember it's a short film. It was not made for like a major release. It was made for like the Lutheran Society of Old People. It's very. It's that Season of the Witch, Martin era Romero, where you get that kind of weird, feel. And if you don't like Season of the Witch or Martin, you're probably not gonna like this. I enjoyed Martin. Season of the Witch to me is boring. I'll watch it. It's not his worst film. There's Always Vanilla. And then after that, it'd be Survival of the Dead. I don't know. Ooh. What would if I had to put a gun to my head, I had to either watch There's Always Vanilla or Survival of the Dead. Which one would I watch? Oh, probably Survival. Probably Survival because there's at least some gore in it to keep me halfway entertained. Vanilla sucks, but it's worth seeing. I don't know when it's coming out on video. Roy Frumkes. And you know Roy Frumkes. Street Trash, Projections, Document Death, Substitute Sweet Life. Repertoire Theater, Paricio, Bruce Goldstein. Best of the Fest, Portland Horror Fest. Bear Manor Media, they do a lot of these like niche books, like actors, actresses. They got a following, not a huge one. My only issue with their thing is their books are not real thick and they're very expensive. But if you're into that kind of shit, okay. Severance. This all the Haunts Be Ours set, the folk horror set. I am watching the documentary. It's I can't remember the name of it. Fuck. It's like Woodlands Dark and Days Bewitched or something like this. Yeah. It's on Shudder. And it's good, but it's taking me forever to get through it. Wasteland Apocalypse, Endgame. I've never seen Endgame with Joe D'Amato. I have seen Raiders of Atlantis with Rogero Deodato and Warriors of the Year 2072. Yes, I have seen that one. That's Lucio Fulci. Fred Williamson. Cook and Kirk, A Tale of Two Cats. I've not read that article yet. Last year was the 25th anniversary of Wes Craven's groundbreaking Scream. Silver anniversary of the sequel. Fall Scream 2. And this is a review of Scream 1 and 2 on Blue, I'm assuming. Squirm. Up. Demon 1 and 2. These are those limited, the 4Ks from Synapse. And it's like, man, the price. Even the Blu-ray is like $60, man. And I know it's only 30 a film, but fuck, you know how many times I bought Demons? From the bootleg VHS, probably made off a Japanese Laserdisc, to the legit VHS, to the DVD. Man, I just don't like paying a lot when I've already bought them a couple times. It's Vinegar Syndrome Horror. I want to say I've seen Winter Beast, but I might be thinking of a different film. Fatal Exam. I've got that somewhere. I never watched it. Really. Best of Spaghetti Western. Arizona. I want to see this. The Hills Run Red. I've heard that's really good. After Civil War, 2 Confederate soldiers with cache of a stolen Union money separate to save the stash. Jerry Brewster, Hunter, is captured and tossed in the Who Scout to serve 5 long years. Meanwhile, his buddy Ken Seagal, who's injured in his high school, goes on to have a nice life as a rich fat cat in the little town of Austin, Texas. When Brewster gets out of the clink, he learns that his wife has died in poverty because of his pal Seagal. Seagal did not take care of her like he said he would. He changes his name to Houston and infiltrates Seagal's empire and goes mano a mano with the psycho heavy Garcia Mendez. Well, that sounds pretty good. Something weird. Still around. I think they were shutting down though. It might be the end of this year. Joe Kane's book. All the stuff coming out from the different companies and different, all the back issues. They've kept a good chunk of these in stock. Like, it's really amazing. This has been coming out. It comes out, 4 times a year, I think? You know, Scream book about Scream, Silver stuff, and then, you know, the Charles Braun. Night Gallery Season 1. And see, here's some of the Bear Man books, like Hogan's Heroes. The topic is like Sardonicus, you know, and say Can You Dig At the Phenomenon of the Warriors. Like, really cool sounding stuff, man, the prices. And we got Cold Epics, what they got coming out. Nothing really catching my eye. Spring Action Edition, Videoscope. 117. David the Warrior Harris, Best of the Fright Film Fest. Brian Reanimator using it. New DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Then we got a back cover, which is Critics' Choice. But a lot of older stuff. Inner Sanctum would be kind of cool. Nothing else on here I give a shit about, but I love this magazine. Like I said, 4 times a year, I think. I'm gonna check real quick. 4 issues for $35. Yeah, about 4 times a year. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give me the thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.